before putting your money into anything or before investing your money into anything, it is advisable that you do thorough research or you do your due diligence in whatever you want to invest your money into. Which brings us to the topic, how to identify red flags in real estate. My name is Annabelle from Set Properties and welcome to our YouTube channel. Stay tuned. Transparent and smooth. Now, if you start noticing any sign that is not transparent or that is not smooth, that is a red flag. Now, the first red flag on my list is inspection denial. Now, inspections are very important in real estate. Like, you'd want to get a property, you're supposed to go and see it first. You're supposed to inspect it first, either virtual inspection or physical inspection. Now, if a realtor or if a company, if a real estate company or if a real estate agent denies you of inspection, maybe the person tells you, oh, you're not supposed to go for inspection, or you're supposed to make payments first before you go for inspection, just make payments before you go for inspection, that is a red flag and you're about to get scammed. So please run. Now, the second red flag on my list is impatient and pushy realtor. Now, we understand that realtors want to sell, realtors want to market by all means. But if you notice anyone that is impatient or anyone that is too pushy or that's pushy, that's a red flag. For example, you'd want to carry out your due diligence, you'd want to do your thorough research after the realtor has presented the property to you, but you'd want to do your due diligence, you'd want to carry out your thorough research on the property and on the real estate company. But then this realtor keeps telling you, oh, you don't have to do that, it's not necessary, there is no time, this one, that one, different excuses. That's a red flag, because like making your due diligence is actually necessary. Doing thorough research is actually necessary because you're actually investing a huge amount of money. You're about to invest a huge amount of money, and there is no way you would not make your research about whatever. So anyone that tells you you don't have to do this, it's not necessary, please and please run, because that is a red. Now, the next red flag on my list is a flag that many people have fallen victim of. Now, this flag is no evidence of payment. Now, I don't know how you'd get a property for 750k or 1 million and above and you don't get a receipt or you don't get an evidence of payment. That is wrong. That is a red flag. Now, imagine getting a property from a company or getting a property from an agent and the person tells you, oh, you don't need receipts. There's no need for a receipt, like you're safe, you're sure. You don't need to get your receipts. How would you not get your receipts? How would you not get, okay, so what's the evidence of payment? You don't have any evidence of payment. That is a red flag that needs to be avoided. Please, whenever you make a payment, whenever you make any payments, please do ask for your receipt, do ask for an evidence of payment. Now, after full payments in some companies, you get your receipt, your invoice, your contract of sales documents, and then your deed of assignment documents. Please do ask for these documents. Don't allow anyone deny you of these documents because they are your evidence. The next red flag on my list is a very common one, which is paying to a private account. Now, you want to get a property and this realtor tells you, oh, you can actually pay to my account. I could send you my account number so you could pay to my account. Please run. You have to make your transactions directly with the company. You have to pay into the company's account number. For example, you want to get a property from Set Properties. Now, you have to make your transaction. You don't have to pay to me if I am your realtor. You don't have to pay to me. You have to make your transactions directly to Set Property Investment Solutions Limited account number, Zenith Bank. So that is it. So if anyone tells you you have to pay to a private account, bad idea, investor. is a red flag. Another red flag on my list is buying properties from an unverified seller. Now, an unverified seller can be just a roadside agent or can be just from anyone. You never can tell. Buying properties from them is not a good one. So you need to buy properties from a real estate company that has an office set up where you can visit them at any time, and if peradventure anything happens in future, you know where to find them. But buying from an unverified seller or a roadside seller, you don't know where you can find them. They can just be anywhere at any time, and if anything happens in future, you don't have anyone to hold. So the last one on my list, and it is very important, is legal documents avoided. Now, real estate basically is revolves around legal documents because that is like a proof of land ownership. So if anyone tells you that you're not supposed to get any legal documents, or if you buy a property from anyone, or if you buy a property from a real estate company and they tell you you don't have legal documents, that you are safe, that you're not supposed to get any documents, that the land, nobody is going to collect the land from you, word of mouth assurance is no assurance at all. The only assurance you need is the legal documents. So if anyone tells you otherwise, please, that is a red flag and it needs to be out. And we've come to the end of today's video. Having watched this video, I hope you can be able to identify the red flags in real estate as a real estate investor. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. See you in our next video. Bye for now.